everyone, and welcome to BBC Sports. Today we will bring you a special edition of our news with exclusive, groundbreaking, shocking, breathtaking news. We also have two very special guests today, Gloria de la Guadalupe and Ana Victoria Rodriguez Gonzalez. They've come all the way from Mexico. Please welcome our Londres! Come on, girl! Hello, mi amor! Good morning, Amanda! I'm so happy you invited me here today. And me too! As I was saying, today we'll give you very special news. Right. Scientists just discovered that math is involved in sports. Who could have possibly imagined that? Unbelievable! First of all, evidence was discovered that Bruce Baseball has math incorporated. Incorporated. Here we have a video just for you. Right? Yes, indeed, we do have a video to show for you all.
Do you want to know how baseball is incorporated with math? Well, let me tell you. First of all, you can find the speed of the ball by doing this very simple formula, which is distance divided by time. After we did that, we found 23 feet per second to be the speed of the baseball. Another way that you can find math is by using this graph, and you can find the strike zone for the average baseball player. There are various formulas that researchers have discovered that could be used to find it, and here they are.
You know, there's also math in American football. Indeed, it's quite phenomenal, isn't it? Video. ¿Cómo se dice? The video. And video show now.
They're too hot. For American football, the researchers decided to use the distance formula to find the distances between these three professional players.
There's also math in football. Right, but for the Americans watching the show, football would be soccer. Soccer. Anyway, here's what researchers from Harvard sent us.
Last weekend, I went and watched a football match with some researchers, and together we spotted math in the sport. One thing that stood out was the amount of functions that we could see in graphs. In the first instance, when the ball is being kicked, we can see a radical function, which has a parent function of y equals the square root of x. In the second instance, we traced the path of the ball, and we saw that it formed a quadratic function, which has a parent function of y equals negative x squared. In the final instance, we saw that the ball formed a path of a linear function, which has a parent function of y equals negative x.
Although beach tennis is not a popular sport here in England, many of you would never guess that beach tennis actually uses math. But in fact, it does. Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Researchers have found that there's a triangle formed when playing beach tennis. This triangle is formed by the ball, the net, and the ground. They decided to find the hypotenuse of this right triangle first. Then, they use the term of SOHCAHTOA. They use the cosine, which is adjacent over hypotenuse, to find one of the angles. With this, they could find all the angles of this triangle.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that concludes today's episode of BBC Sports News. We hope you enjoyed today's fascinating news. We, from BBC, would like to thank you guys for tuning in to watch this very special webcast. Thank you for having me here today. It was a pleasure. Me too. We hope we can come back again soon and you enjoy these amazing news. We would like to thank you all and we'll see you next week on BBC News. Good night, London! Besitos, besos a todos por allá. Today we will give you really special news. No, wait till I sit down. The Bruce Baseball. Nothing.
3, 2, hot!
Anyway, we hope to come back again with the we hope. I can't cry. They're gonna be here. They're gonna be like here. Yeah. On my essay?